Trump. And in less than a week, the two will meet on the debate stage. Laura Barone-Lopez has the latest.
The Harris-Walz campaign is pushing through the Keystone State this week. Pennsylvania Senator John Fetterman welcomed Vice President Kamala Harris on the tarmac in Pittsburgh this afternoon, where she'll stay until next week's presidential debate in Philadelphia. Harris's running mate, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, barnstormed through Lancaster and Pittsburgh Wednesday before arriving in Erie, Pennsylvania this afternoon.
Look, it's not hyperbole. This election will go right through Erie, Pennsylvania. That is when it's going to happen. We know that this is a bellwether county. We know that the work you're doing here is going to make a difference, and we know this will be a tight race.
Citizenship.
Meanwhile, former President Donald Trump was in his hometown to speak to the Economic Club of New York.
We have to take care of our own nation and her industries first.
He boasted about his administration's economic policies, and without evidence blamed undocumented migrants for taking jobs from Black and Hispanic Americans.
African Americans and Hispanic American jobs are under massive threat from the invasion taking place at our border. They're taking the jobs of Hispanic Americans, African Americans, and nobody talks about it.
In a Fox News town hall last night, Trump compared himself to Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orban, who has been criticized for authoritarian and anti-democratic policies.
That was the question they asked Viktor Orban, who's really considered a very strong. They said he's a strong man. Sometimes you need a strong man.
Multiple former Trump officials and some fellow Republicans have warned Trump will model a second presidency after other strongman leaders like Orban, Russian President Vladimir Putin, or China's Xi Jinping.
Has said he will ignore the rulings of the courts. He won't leave office. He's a risk that we simply can't take.
At a Duke University event last night, former Congresswoman Liz Cheney said the threat of another Trump administration means Republican voters can't sit out or vote third party.
Because of the danger that Donald Trump poses, not only am I not voting for Donald Trump, but I will be voting for Kamala Harris in this election.
Cheney joins other Republicans who have gone against their party's candidate, including her fellow January 6 House Committee member, former Representative Adam Kinzinger. Harris will soon have a chance to face Trump herself in the upcoming presidential debate.
If you got something to say it to my face.
Both have agreed to the ground rules, including muted mics when it's not a candidate's turn to speak. For the PBS NewsHour, I'm Laura Barone-Lopez.